South Philly. Close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys have lost 2 straight after a 2-0 start. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need.
The Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from South Philly. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Eagles, and they are led by the reigning Super Bowl MVP. What a season for Jalen Hurts. Took the Eagles to the mountaintop. Now his 6th season in the NFL.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering. Well, one play in, got a little quieter in here. This defense came out, and they took the fight right to him, able to bring the quarterback down for an opening play sack to get their defense settled into this one.
Trimmer. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Nims out for the return. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. So the Broncos come out, and Greg, they are led by their QB of the future. Found their guy with the 6th quarterback selection in the 2024 draft. 2nd season now for Bo Nix.
Well, we had a chance to meet with him earlier in the week, and as you could probably expect, Mike, he wasn't exactly thrilled when we brought up last week's 4-interception performance. It was still bothering him. He's still trying to move from it, and I think that's the point. The ability to move on from bad games, that's really a testament to playing quarterback in the NFL. You're going to have some struggles, but if those struggles carry over into the next week's game, now we've got a problem.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He's got room to roam. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
And he'll catch nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Good coverage by Jacoby Dean.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here comes Will Shipley on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays, get a bunch of yardage all at one time, because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league, and then now defenses have the answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass, and there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat you.
That one is complete, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. Again, Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 9. To the air again, Hurts. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead, see if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And knock him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
That's good for Broncos. 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Nix. Check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll give it to Dobbins. Ooh. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Broncos.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Denver.
Working out of the gun, it's Nims. Left side, that's complete, it's Sutton. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now, a second down throw for Nims. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
Broncos first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Broncos.
Now it's Dobbins. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Throw it. Nims. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Sidney Brown, their safety, bursting through there to record the sack.
And it's third.
So, just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Back to throw is Nims. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. And it's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Here is Shipley on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with the first down. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Patrick Surtain takes the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. John Dodson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That one on by Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Hurts. This is caught to the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is first touchdown this year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So, following the touchdown, the punter man going to kick this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Nims. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And an first down.
A tight end in motion now.
16-yard line.
Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. But the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
Incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 25. Nims now on 1st and 10. He connects with Nims. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2. 32-yard line.
To throw is Nims. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that 1st down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nims. That one intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10. They're on 49-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Open man is Smith. He's got him. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Hurts now. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
That's another Eagles
Great.
first
Set.
down.
Trim it.
First and 10 at the 20.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles. That is second TD catch of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
26-yard line.
Ground. Here's Dobbins. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Try again. It's second and 10. They're trying to hit him with a screen. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball. They get the man, and it's no gain. It is third and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nims. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will cut the deficit down to 4.
Broncos 13.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Yeah. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's got his man Brown. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Dotson, the man in motion.
at the 29.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Second and 7.
Great. Set.
That's Goddard in motion. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. To return, it's Nims. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On first down, here's Nims to throw. This one complete to Sutton.
We're good.
He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up second and
Second down. Nims. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll take a shot with Nims. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. Nick's going to try to rush his guys up to the line.
And the Broncos first down. It's a gain of 10.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Campbell on the stop. An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Great. Check.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. In there to drop him. That is already 6 sacks for him now on this season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goddard. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. The first month of the season has come and gone. It's the first weekend of October, our first week with byes on the schedule. Lots to unpack, so let's get into it. Our look across the NFL starts now, and we kick it off with a good one. And this is the former Packers star, Aaron Jones. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Vikings move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers. And here's the veteran, multiple times an All-Pro, Davante Adams. Last but not least, let's go to Baltimore. The Ravens taking on the Houston Texans. It's the man who had over 1,900 yards last season, Derrick Henry. He's been terrific in the first half, this the first of his 2 touchdown runs. The Ravens lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Nims to throw. That's to the rookie out of Illinois, Pat Bryant. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time they've hooked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Denver.
They'll throw. It's Nims. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
It moves to second and 10.
A run with Dobbins. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
It's a gain of 6. Third down.
Back to throw is Nims. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he is going to have a Broncos first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nims. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. On the ground, this is McLaughlin. He'll get this ahead for about 3. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama, there for the stop. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. That is caught by Bryant. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line.
34 yards.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he barrels his way into the end zone. McLaughlin, touchdown Broncos. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This fielded after 2. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with first and 10. That's Goddard in motion. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. Quick defense, held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A second down throw for Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. He can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. This one is by Dotson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
14 more yards.
1st and 10.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
15 more yards. That's good for an Eagles first down.
Great, set.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. He's waiting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Zach Allen in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Elliott on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
A really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. And now the rest of the drive unfolds. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll take a shot with Nims. Dory Jackson gets a hand on it to make the play. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
On 4th down, out is the rookie 6th-round pick, Jeremy Crawshaw, to kick it away. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And in motion is Brown.
180.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
And an Eagles first down.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Now it's Hurts. And the rush gets home. Hill goes down. They got him. That's the linebacker, Alex Singleton, getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. Open receiver is Dotson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up third down.
Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is fourth down. Here's Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. To the air again. Hurts. That's over the middle. Caught by Smith. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Hey, let's go. Trip.
Barkley. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Look wide. Get this one complete.
Complete to number 11, A.J. Brown.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Greg Alcantara. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That touchdown, number 1 for him on the year. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up 1, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll begin with first and 10. Drive starts on down, and this is Harvey. And they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Nims. He's got a man downfield. It's Nims. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A first set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. He's to the 15. And he will score. R.J. Harden. Touchdown, Denver. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here is Shipley on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quick to pick up a first down.
First down.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for an Eagles first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 18.
A run with Barkley. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal. He's able to take it inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
And an Eagles first down.
Great.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Barkley, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Second and goal at the 12-yard line.
Now Hurts. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. McLaughlin now on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Nims. For a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Hurts. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
In these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
Big snap on 1st and 10. Clark to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. That's to the left side in the hands of Bryant. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
First down, Broncos.
They'll throw. It's Nims. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And he'll be marked out at the 45-yard line.
More yards. That's another Broncos.
A 1st down throw for Nims. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and 10.
They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. They'll go play action with Nims. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. Now it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. On play action, here's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nims. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And
Here's Nims to throw. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up second down. To throw is Nims. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete. Portland Sutton, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nims. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he is out of bounds. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run here. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. On second down, it's Nims. This one over the middle and caught by Bryant. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. They'll run. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up second and short. And now the timeout will be called, so they are in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to win the game. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This one he's got to have. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And now the momentum swings to the other sideline here in overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a first and 10. Back to throw is Nims. This one complete to Bryant. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Second down. Nims got it into the hands of Nims. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's first and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Off the play fake, here's Nims. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
That's caught once again by Ingram. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
15 yards on the play. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oaks. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's the rookie from UCF, R.J. Harvey. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. A 43-yard touchdown. The Broncos wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And here it's Tua looking for and finding his favorite target, Tyreek Hill. 24 yards for the touchdown. The Dolphins move to 4-1, looking good as they get the win here. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints hosting the New York Giants. And this is Trey Palmer. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 64 yards for the touchdown. The Saints started 0-4, but they finally break through to get their first W of the year. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando, good night from all of us at EA Sports.